me, get off me.
Oh my God.
Get off me, get off me.
Get off my dick, bitch, stop frontin', I'm home. Y'all know I'm not coming off this throne. And call me the female pop, whether y'all like it or not. Y'all see this crown here belong to Fox. I can't stop, I won't lose. I'm Brooklyn zone, I'm not Hollywood. Don't get us confused and don't get it twisted. I'm the best that did it. I had y'all bitches throwing on they throwbacks and fitted. Whoa, Fox the Wallace, number 106 in Park. My throwback had bitches calling they stylists. They say I walk, stay talk with malice. My reputation is 7 and my rhymes is callous, but that's the shit I'm on. And think I ain't hear this faggot ass rap dude on Doug Banks in the morning. What kind of real nigga go with a broad? See the nerve of this coward nigga, oh my God. And little man, I'm the first bitch to sign a Def Jam. How can I be the best? I'm from the best man. And before this bullshit gets sticky, don't make me have to call the squad with me to get this crackin'. Y'all know Fox first reaction. I look at Lil Eve like a Yorkie rapping now. Toxic jealousy, I said. Got all these rap bitches mad at me, I said. Please, the nerve of this bum bitch Eve. How the fuck you catch a brick with Alicia Keys now? Catch the feed in stores, yes indeed. Best believe it's a classic, bastards.
Get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me.
Hop off my dick, I'm not going toe to toe. I'm still vexed, I had to bring out flow, but y'all can't do this press shit, talking reckless. I beg your pardon, Fox the Don Gargan. And when y'all reach about 500 scan, now mom and pop goals. See, that's when you talk bold. Been doing the numbers since 15 years old, and been doing them hummers way before it got cold. And still, I run with the same old squadron. My office still on at the garden. Whoa, J Big Nas, Pac and Fox, and 5 Elite. How you compare me to bitches in Sweden? So you left the hood, remember Hollywood? Then you shitted on your crew, the streets can't respect you, homie. Explain exactly why bitches going at me, cause to get to the top, they go with Fox. Fox ain't with that bullshit, I roll for Delph. No wings to industry friends, I earned my wealth. Fucker. So next time you pick up a pen to go with Fox, remember if you cool your blood clots up. Fuck y'all think it's a racist, I get you forgetting our bomba clot fiesta. How dare you question who write my shit? Now don't forget I signed your autograph in 96, bitch.
Get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me.
I ain't even gonna put no hook on this shit. I'ma just talk my shit. Yo. Everybody. If I hopped on a rocket, I swear my success will be out of here. They follow my blueprint like I am a pioneer. Ain't even putting no hook on this shit, this is something they gotta hear. Where all these bitches be thinking they top shit, when I got the work in that top shit. All of them SIs you got in your watch gon' give you a flop friend. I'm bringing the heat to your knockers, so Benny the Flummy, let's do it like Walker. Ain't one of these bitches I really ain't cook on the roster. My quantity sounded like pasta. After you hit it, that nigga be teaching me salsa. You drop what I'm jacking and I'm sending shots like some vodka. Now I got your mother going through some trauma. Jack me as Presley, ain't talking Obama. 1 month skin like lava. Better talk nice, better talk to me proper. No life physics when I come with the choppers. All of my joints gon' be singing like opera. Telling these bitches to get all they ops up. Just like some pussy, all of they blocks fucked. Picking the shit up like a new lace that really ain't got plugged. My dick in they mouth like it got sucked, nigga.
Yo, young money right here, throw it up, no height cheer. Cold like a white beer, Freddy Krueger, I'm a rap bitch, nightmare. And I'm rich, I could buy you. Kill bitches, leave their body in a bayou. More brain than an IQ, more head than a dread. And my bank account ain't hardly empty. That's why I come through in a Barbie Bentley. So please, mamacita, please no envy. When you come around, it reads no entry. Who's next to go? My flow so flexible. Get gas and get at me. Text a cow, shoot yourself in the leg. Plex a cow. White jag with a twisted lip. I ain't Mike Jack, but this is it. I'm everywhere. You like Balloon Boy, mama, you was never there. I am the Kung Fu Panda. Fuck all of your blogs, fuck all of your propaganda. Good for the goose, then it's good for the gander. Nicki ain't a rapper, Nicki is a brander. Please, you can never compare to me. All these bitches is scared of me. I am who they couldn't even dare to be. So that's all, folks. I go hard, pause. High spinner flow, get more pause. I'm a bad bitch on all fours. The president be like, it's all yours. Nike and his eye patch. Go together like a team in the gym. Kareem in the ring, the queen and the king.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy, LeBron. I feel so bad. I keep giving y'all these car lives, but I be on the go, yo. I be on the go. And, I was invited to a barbecue, and this person knows, like, on the weekend, I come out the house on the weekend late because I have my own little routine I do on the weekends. So, shout out to all of y'all. Hope y'all having a great holiday weekend, Labor Day weekend, safe, all of that. But, yeah, I come out the house late on the weekend because I have my things that I have to do. Like, I do my food shopping on the weekends. I do, my gym 2 times a day on the weekends. Like, we extra get it in because the 5th of the month is coming up. I weigh in every 5th of the month. So, I want my shit to be good. The 5th is coming up on Tuesday. So y'all can sit up and eat all them hamburgers and hot dogs y'all want to. Stuff your face and all of that. Not I. I'm only gonna have some barbecue chicken and things like that. Oh, I actually need to pick up a salad when I'm here because the place where I'm going, they don't value vegetables like that. Even though they say they do, they just don't. But I can't let that be the deciding factor for me. I got to do what's right for me. So anyway, I hope all y'all doing well. I seen y'all in the comments saying Nicki is live. I mean, I already scheduled this, so I can't just stop it. And plus I'm already on the go. And I want to get this out about Erica Mena. I've been wanting to go live and talk about this since it was announced that she was fired. I don't buy a word of it at all. The reason why, and I said this I seen Tasha K made a post on Twitter, and I thought about this before she even was announced to be fired. I just want to say this, right? Reality TV shows are not shot and aired in the same day. They're not. Okay? They're not. You knew that this was coming out. So when you make this post talking about Handled, who's supposed to be amused by that? Huh? Who was supposed to be amused by that? Y'all be listen, and I understand at the same point somebody was just like, because I was just like, she allowed this to air. And somebody's like, why wouldn't they let it air? It's problematic. One, I'm glad that they did let it air because we get to see the true colors of how Erica Mena really feels. And I told y'all before, a lot of them only care, and listen, I hate to have to just, do these disclaimers and shit because I feel like when it comes to black people, nobody don't do that to us. They don't, point blank. They don't do no disclaimers. We always have to do that. I know that I have Latino people who watch my channel, and y'all know that I got love for everybody, but it's just like it's not a lot of things. It's just it's like it's not fair. But the more and more that I listen to different, I said this first myself, right? Black people, go ahead. We're one of the most loving people and we still get shitted on. We so accepting of other people. It could be a white person that joins in the class and we could be a class full of black people. We want them to feel so comfortable. We want them to feel whole, but nobody does that for us, like at all, right? And I just want people to really focus on that. Like we always want, and it's like we're the ones who are oppressed. You know what I'm saying? We always want people to feel, and then you know what? We so nice to people, got them running up in churches, you doing XYZ, running up in any place, targeting us. We a constant target. It's something with us, and I just want to say this, right? I could sit back and I used to always say, black people, I know that anybody could say racist shit, right? Black, white, no matter your nationality, but we normally don't retreat to racism. And I feel like even when we argue with white people, if you see a white person now, you might be like, white this or whatever. I don't really feel like we're targeting on some racist shit because we're trying to think of I personally feel as though that we're saying that because we feel as though what they're looking at us as. I don't feel like it's on some racial like shit like that. But everybody hates us, and we show so much love and compassion to people. You got the Erica Menas and the Cardi B's who take black dick, and they don't have no regard for. Listen, they don't really have no regard. I told you that before. Star Brim and all of those black girls around Cardi B as Christmas ornaments. She keeps them around for protection. You heard the phone calls when she did that shit when on that trial. They keep them around for protection. That's what she look at you as a trinket. I don't give a fuck. That's how I feel about Cardi B. She looks at the black girls around her like trinkets. Like, yeah, Star Brim, that was her muscle. Somebody gonna act up, she gonna get some shit done. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not surprising to me that Erica Mena feels that way. Oh, I had this video I downloaded from Cynthia G. I'll be watching her channel too, so check her channel out. I watch Cynthia G, Tanya TKO. I love how they just break it down from like a mature black woman perspective. But let me show y'all this video in regards to what Cynthia G was saying about Cardi B with the whole monkey and roach situation. Check this out.
We become monkeys and roaches. Who do y'all think she talking about? Cardi B? Another woman who does not have any black parent that parades around cosplaying as a black woman that y'all defend, who is known for calling black women roaches and monkeys as well. Another woman that black women defend. Another woman that black women have lined her pockets, although she is not black and don't care at all about black women. That is who she's referencing. She's referencing Cardi B. The other one that y'all keep saying is Afro-Latina, but she ain't got no Afro parents though. Danny Lay, how y'all?
Yeah, so I just wanted to, play that. And I love the educated and the well thought out content creators, the black female content creators who just lay shit down. Because a lot of y'all, I seen some disgusting things today. Like, I never seen the video from Just Hilarious where she's sticking up for Erica Mena. It's like, you a fucking goofy. You a fucking goof troop. Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with a lot of these people? Then, of course, like Safari, he came out and then he's worried about that bag, of course, because he don't, Erica Mena, she makes a bag from Love and Hip Hop. But listen, let me say this because I didn't feel like I executed my thought. Black people, we love all of these people, right? Somebody, you know who you are. You left a comment in my comment section the other day when I was talking about this Erica Mena Spice situation, and you said, and I don't know if you was trying to encourage me to do this, but you was like, somebody should call Erica Mena the S word. You know what they call Latinos, Hispanics. First and foremost, that's not even the first. Listen, let me tell you something. And especially when you black, and I know that this is not exclusive to race, but with black people, we got mouths on us. We will curse you the fuck out and wrangle your ass, so we don't have to use race or anything like that. How many? Let me tell you something. This ain't nothing that I'm proud of, but I'm gonna tell you. When I was in sixth grade, I could curse your motherfucking ass out. I remember I cursed this guy out when I was in sixth grade. And he told my aunt, and I never forget that when we came after church, my aunt couldn't wait to get to me. We came from church, went to my grandfather's house. She approached me like, "Who do you think you are talking to that guy like that when he walked past our house?" When I was in sixth grade, probably fifth grade, fourth grade, I will cut you up. Because listen, both of my parents cursed. But I wasn't going to school doing it. But yeah, you are a product of your environment. I'm gonna cuss your motherfucking ass out. I don't gotta call you no race. I don't even think to call people the S word who are Latino. And it's like for people trying to give Erica Mena grace for talking all of that shit for talking that shit to Spice. Like, what? What is wrong with you? And then it's the black ones for me. It's the black ones. It's like it was just another one striked on my Twitter feed last night. I couldn't believe that you would even support this bitch. It's a lot of y'all self-hating motherfuckers who would just agree with anything and just be like, oh no, you said something about me. I'm gonna say something about you. Y'all got it bad. You got it bad. You got it worse than Usher. Y'all got it bad. I can't believe this shit that people. And then it's like when you go through the shade room comments, I hate to say it, look at the racially ambiguous people who support Erica Mena. It's just like when I do videos talking about Cardi and I look at the name, and I be like, oh, I see where it's coming from. It's so simple to just simplify this shit. You understand what I'm saying? But it's sad when it's the black ones, but y'all the same black ones who rally and behind Cardi B, all of the nasty, vile things that she's done, and y'all pushed and promoted her ass. Y'all got it bad. Y'all got this shit. You just got it bad. Mona Scott Young acting like, listen, and I added her ass on Twitter too. And it was so weird that the next day, and it was a lot of different content creators who were making video. But I'm like, why are people acting out? Like, why are people acting like Love and Hip Hop is shot and aired the same day? This shit happened months ago. That means that you know what? When you're an executive producer, that means that each and every ounce of that footage comes through you, and you approved of it. You approved of it. And I do believe that, certain people like shit to happen for outrage. Maybe they wanted to fire Erica Mena, but just the fact that, and you know what, I thought about this because I try to brainstorm a lot. I'm telling you, I don't know what type of school you went to, but when we was younger, when I went to this private school, but they taught us at a very young age. And I think about this when I do anything. You start off with your circle and you brainstorm. Like, what's your thoughts on it? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys were taught that too, but that's how I think about things. I'm like, did Erica Mena do this for shock value and Love and Hip Hop paid her a bag? And it's like she said that because how did they let this air? Spice never mentioned it, even though she was arguing. She never said that she called her a monkey. I'm sure that they sign NDAs and things like that. And I'm like, I'm just eyeing it from all angles. That's why when that's why certain things, when a lot of, like, honestly, a lot of shit don't be surprising to me because I be brainstorming shit like, I didn't see this coming because Spice didn't reveal that she, called her a racial slur or anything like that. I'm pretty sure it's certain things that she couldn't say. But the all in all is that Mona Scott Young allowed this to happen, and she tried to get on handled. Who did that shit mean something to? Y'all be listening. Let me tell you something. I met this other Aquarius, y'all know. Like, she had a nasty fucking attitude though. But one thing I liked about her is me and her was on the same thing. I remember one time I was working, this was when I was working at this other company here in Houston. She got off the phone, she was like, yeah, that was my friend. She was like, she just be impressed off anything. She said, I'm not one of them bitches who be impressed off of just shit like that. And that's always, I don't be impressed by the shit people be saying. People just be, and a lot of people just get impressed off shit like, oh, handle that shit don't mean nothing to me. You knew that shit was in the pipeline. You knew that shit was shot months ago. Somebody look up the date, and when was the date when Spice spazzed out in the airport? It happened that day. So I'm supposed to be impressed by you talking about some handle shit. Why did you allow it to come out? You should have released a statement before it even aired. Like, I just don't feel like, honestly, especially with the way that America receives information, and then the way that shit is sensationalized, I feel like it looks bad. It not only it looks, I feel like that can cause division, because then that there's going to be a lot of Latino people who's going to be supporting Erica Mena. I'm not saying that all of them, but it's going to be a lot of them, and I feel like that's another way to just cause further division, like between two groups of people. So I personally feel like, and you might disagree with it, but I don't think that they should have aired it, and I'm not impressed by no bullshit ass statement. I'm not, at all. At all. That's why karma has come for Erica through Safari. Listen, a lot of people are saying that they feel as though that Erica Mena is going to be back on the show. So one of my friends, they invited me, just like side note, they invited me to this barbecue. I'm like, that I'm coming mad late. Oh, can you get hamburger buns and stuff like that? I'm like, that I'm getting there mad late. Like, why didn't you get hamburger? And it's like, I'm not even eating no hamburger buns. I'm not even eating hamburger. I only want chicken. And I'm about to go up in here and get me one of those little do you know how to, I don't like bag salad. I see a lot of people still getting that. We in 2023. Get you that, the salad that comes like the 50-50 blend mix. I normally go to Sam's Club every week. I get me a 50-50 blend mix, and I get me a thing of cabbage, thing of spinach. And that's how I make my salad. So when I'm making my salad, I get a handful of the 50-50 and I get a handful of the spinach. Ooh, I can't wait to marinate that chicken breast and put it over that salad. That's what I'm gonna be having on Tuesday. I gotta get me some more cabbage too. Yo, I really went shopping crazy today. I got mad shit and I only spent like $40. Went to HEB. I got $40. Spent $40. Got mad shit. So eating healthy really does pay off when you start buying. Yo, this girl, she put me onto this months ago on Twitter. She said when you start buying the processed foods, that's when it costs money. And then the fucking store had watermelon on sale for $2.97 for the big watermelon that they charging $8 for in New York. Yo, when I was in New York, I was exhausted 2 weeks ago. I was exhausted by the amount that produce costs. I just could not wait to get back to Texas. I couldn't wait. But anyway, yeah. So Erica Mena, people just hilarious. I just can't believe a lot of people. And you know what? When you think about the people who these, just hilarious. She works on Power 105. Who knows what white devil she's associated with? She probably doesn't want to say the wrong thing to tick somebody off. But you are not standing in your truth if you are supporting that shit. I don't care. And you can unfollow me. You can unsubscribe. I don't give a fuck. Each and every time that I upload a video, I get 50 plus subscribers. I'm not saying that to say that you are disposable, but I'm not one of those people who not gonna want to say what I say. This is not my 9 to 5 job where I gotta be politically correct or whatever the case may be. No, if you don't like if you don't like the messaging on this motherfucking channel, get the fuck off it. Like, I don't understand. Like, how the fuck we supposed to be? Come on. Hold on, let me read the comments real quick. So I'm born Jamaican and I can't stand Spice. She's classless and do not represent us Jamaicans, and she's wrong for bringing up that woman child. So was it so Amari? Was it right that she called her? Was it right that Erica Mena called her a monkey? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, justify that. I would have liked to see something in your comment, like you bashing Spice from being from Jamaica, but you ain't saying nothing about Erica Mena in your comment. Unsubscribe from this channel and block. There is no space over here for you. I'm sorry. Yup, they definitely feel like I'm sorry, and it's like it's just as simple as that. How dare you get into this damn comment section with a damn Jamaican flag and you talk against? Yeah, you know what? I said that the first day when I fucking went live on this channel. I said that she shouldn't have said what she said about her child, but it doesn't excuse when people argue with me. The first thing I don't go to, especially, and you know what I believe with black people, we've been in the hood with like Latinos and black people. We've all been in the hood together. So it's like I feel as though that's the last place that I would even go with them to even demean them and just even say something like that, right? But the love don't be across the board from everybody. I'm telling you that. And don't be across the board. So for you to sit up here with a Jamaican flag and demean your own, who cares if you what you feel as though Spice represents? You ain't saying nothing in your statement about Erica Mena. Get off this channel. Like it's not no. I don't even want nobody who thinks like that to even watch me. After I've been in that space the other day when it was that black barb and he was black and I looked at his page, I'm like, yo, you talking all of this shit about Spice? It's like, what? No, I'm sorry, and I don't feel bad for I'm saying that. This is not a space for you. Hispanic women, especially in New York, are given passes. They low key think that they are better than black women, and it's always revealed during an argument. That's how most of them feel about us. Hmm. I told y'all that in my other video the other day when I was younger. I felt like it was I felt bad about it because it was just but I was younger at that point and I don't know like I feel as though this is why I was saying like this is my observation, right? You know how people, they come up with these they have their own thoughts. I feel as though that a lot of time a lot of racism that goes between Latinos to blacks is overlooked, especially from New Yorkers. Just like this one girl, I love her to death, and she's from New York City. She was like, "I love Cardi B." Maybe it's a New York City thing. Black woman, uninformed. Or either you know about the toxic negative things that Cardi B has said to black women, black men, or maybe you don't care about it. But I feel like when New York City, everybody is depending on your income, you subjugated to these areas, and you feel like it's an all for one. It's like, oh no, she's not racist. Oh no, she living in the tenements with me. She living in the projects with me. So oh no, they can't be like that, and they all look like one. But I'm telling you, it's not the same for everybody. And I'm telling you this also. I've been around a lot of Hispanic people who got a lot of love for black people. Their families are integrated. They have black people in their family, even if they don't. You know what I'm saying? One of my closest friends live in the Bronx right now, and it's a home that he lives in. He was so happy because he got an opportunity to get out of the projects, and he's living in a home that's owned by Puerto Ricans. They treat him like family. They invite him to the barbecues and everything during the holidays. They treat him nice. So this is not to say that everybody is not like that. Some of them are really nasty though. So yeah, yeah. Mona has always been a snake. Yeah, like just it's the exploitation for me. Like real talk. Erica is sick and just like Baciana, they both hateful and wishing death on people. Yeah. You notice that? And then you even notice, I don't know if any one of y'all picked up on this. Remember when she said, Spice, you'll beef with me forever. She tried to be on some Cardi B shit. Bitch, you're lame as fuck. Your music never sold. Erica Mena is fucking lame. You're fucking lame. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. You fucking lame. That's why your music career never took off. You suck these Listen. That's what I'm saying. Spice didn't say anything to warrant that racist response. Erica could have said anything else, but she chose to go in that route. And listen, I'm not trying to be. I don't want to, make you feel bad. That person from Jamaica, but you need to check your motherfucking self. If you over there in Jamaica and if you still on this channel, you need to check yourself. You need to check yourself. Like how you trying to make yours look crazy up against someone. It's like, huh? But you know what I noticed? Let me tell you this. And listen, this might be a little controversial too. Some of my Caribbean friends from New York that I knew, let me go to Trinidad. This Trinidadian kid that I knew, he was so obsessed with British culture, with just like the UK, and I'm like, these are these same motherfuckers who enslaved you. Why are you so obsessed with the flag and all of that? I just didn't fucking understand it. A lot of people from different places, they be whitewashed. I just want to come out and say that. So I don't know if the girl from Jamaica looks at Erica Mena like a savior, and she looks at that hair pressed out, and I don't know what it does for you, but that shit is weird to me. This shit is very weird to me that you would even get on this channel and say some shit against your own. And yes, I be looking at all black women supporting Cardi and Erica, shaking my head. Yes, Spice shouldn't have brought that baby up, but come on, monkey. Exactly, Vanessa. Exactly. So it's sad, honestly. Spice said that the child don't like her. If they know the storyline, they would have understand. Erica hides that child and bash her ex hubby. That black people justifying Erica's calling Spice a monkey is just sad. At this point, seek help immediately. No other race treat their women like exactly. Could you imagine if that was a white person? They would have bounced. Listen, if that happened to a white person and she called them honkies and all of this behind the scenes, I guarantee you that it would have never aired and her ass would have been fired immediately. They love this. They love to sensationalize our stories and shit like that. Yo, damn, I gotta go because it's getting late. Anyway, I wanted to say so. Nicki Minaj, she took a risk with her new single. Now, this is how I personally feel. I loved the last time that I saw you. I don't even want to get into the situation with the fans online, but this is what I will tell you, right? It's been certain people, I'm not gonna go into it deep, but it's been certain people who listen, a lot of y'all are problematic in this fan base. Y'all beseech these people behind profiles who you don't know who they are. You never seen their picture, you've never heard them talk. Only thing that you know is they on Twitter with a Nicki Minaj profile picture. You follow them, and then the bigger pages, they repost them, they support them, and then it's the smaller people who really probably more potent, and they do more of support and trying to like stream and buy and support, and they get overlooked. And then guess what? When Nicki don't do something like release a new music video with the song or whatever, y'all start bashing her. Y'all get mad. Now listen, there's certain things I can understand. Like some people was upset because they was just like, why is her song not on today's top hits? Me personally, as a fan, I do feel as though when this song was teased, I thought that this was going to come out next week at the VMAs, right? I don't think, how can I say this? I don't think her release was rushed, but maybe it wasn't like maybe certain things weren't in place, right? Because with the today's top hits, that is a heavily curated playlist, and it's like it's a big thing to be on there. So maybe her song will be on there next week, but I just feel like maybe certain things happened to where the rollout, she decided this week. It was announced the same week that it was coming out. So, and I do think that certain people, as a fan base, with people, so numbers driven and things like that. I will say this also: people are entitled to their opinions. People want the best for Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like now you have to understand this. A lot of y'all being younger, especially if you wasn't no '90s kid and coming up like that. I was born in the '80s, raised in the '90s. When I tell you, sometimes you will have to wait 2 months for the music video, a month for the music video. Music videos weren't so quick. And just right now it's just like the burnout. It's like you come out with a video, boom, you on to the next one. But what I will say is, as a fan who does support and was just streaming the song before I got off here, it's Nicki Minaj's career at the end of the day. Like it's her career. It's like whatever she wants to do, it's whatever she wants to do. Only thing that you can do is support. Do I think that it should have probably been more things? You can always say that for any and everything. I think she had the Zane Lowe interview. That was constant. That was kind of like Apple Music. So if you don't have Apple, I got a free trial membership, and I'm about to cancel that shit right now because I just wanted to hear the interview. But this is what I will say, right? I think with a lot of the talk that Nicki has drudged up with Pink Friday too, and Pink Friday is already iconic. This is what I said on my Twitter page, and I've already said most of the things that I said, but I think people expected more from her rollout, being that this is Pink Friday too, and I feel like they have the right to feel that way. I do. I feel like they have the right to feel that way. I think that you go wrong when you start to ridicule. You start saying stuff like, "Oh, you unstanding. You're mad because like her song debuted first day it had like over 2 million unfiltered streams. So people who were even on today's top hits, she had more streams than them. But what I will say is, and like this is the thing that I also want to get at too. Like I want to be able to give my opinion without just like how I held that whole shit on with Ice Spice. Ice Spice ain't show love to Nicki new release either. I don't know if you peeped that. I think it's definitely something going on. And it's stuff like this that I feel like I should be able to say. And it's like I will always respect Nicki. I will always give my honest, fair commentary or whatever, but I don't want to feel like I can't say certain shit. And like, no, I should have been able to say that when it happened. I should have been able to say it when it happened. And it's like, I don't want to be unfollowed, but if she unfollowed me for like, I think that even if it's not true, she might not like it, but I don't feel like I don't want to be unfollowed, but I don't want to like hold myself back from saying stuff. Like I should have been said that weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks ago. You understand? I should have been said that shit. But it's I have a lot of respect for her. But I feel as though with being rational, you have to understand things like fans, especially in this time now. It's like, how can you meet these people, right? So we got the lyric video. That was cool. I love the lyric video. I love the little videos that she posted online promoting last time that I saw you. But will I completely shut off the fans who maybe expected more? What more could you have done? Like, could you have done a vertical video like you did with Chun Li? Like, I feel like this song is so dope. Like, it gives me a vibe like from when the instrumentation comes on. Like I said, like in my mind, when I visualize this song, I feel as though like it's like you remember back in the day when it would be like the singers, they would be in studio with the band and they would be playing the instruments. It's real like the instrumentation in the song is so live. I would have loved to see her in a what do they call those rooms where they play instruments at? Like just a live studio type room, like singing it solo with the mic. It's like nowadays, if you notice this, right? So many of the shows, like how like people used to go on when a single used to come out, they would perform on the late night shows. If you notice, that's dried up. It's dried up. So it's like you have to get smarter. Like, and I feel like a lot of the fans, I ain't even gonna say no shady shit, but it's like, what was they calling Satch? She was sitting up with him. Wasn't he supposed to be like a manager, Barb or whatever? It's like, what did he contribute though? Like, what are your ideas? And I feel like, and I'm gonna say this, just because you're a fan does not mean that you don't have good ideas. Like, because I know that I say some shit on this channel, and it's a lot of shit that I don't say because I know different labels listen. You understand? I look at my analytics. My videos be ending up in places that don't have forums where people talk. I'm like, why was my video at the Source magazine? So y'all emailing my videos behind the scenes to people. Y'all don't have no forum where people go on there and talk. If it was like a ATRL or if it was like a tell me some other forums who have forums where people could talk and post. And like ATRL is one of the pop ones that I know that I used to be on back in the day. But it's like, I could understand if it was that, but if it's ended, if my video is ending up at the source.com and it's like external site and where it's being shared at, that means that y'all sending that shit through emails because YouTube tracks it. So it's like my videos goes to different places. So I'm not stupid. So it's like I know that I have great insight and great advice. I know that I do. So that's why I know that I just don't say everything on my channel because I've once I started seeing it, I said, oh, they think they slick. I don't know if this has ended up in the hands of Atlantic Records. I don't know if they listening. I gotta go. I haven't looked at that in a while, but when I used to look through it, it used to be quite I used to be like, why is it my videos ending up over here? Yeah, because they listening. For sure. So it was so crazy. I one of my homeboys, he had like I don't know if he had an event or something, but he had placed the order for my business. So I seen him yesterday. He was like, "Oh, shout out." He was like, I know you're doing your thing with the podcast too." I'm like, "What?" I said, "Yo, you be listening to my shit?" He said, "Yeah." He was like, "You did a video about battle rap." And he was like, "I found your videos." I was like, "Oh shit." Like that should be so crazy, but yo, one my first cousin, he told me he found my channel too, and I got on here and I don't act no different. They all know that I do this shit. Come on, get your fucking ass out of here. They all know that I do this shit. It's like it's the people who know me. They know that I have a love for female rap, and I do my shit all the time. I'm not gonna change myself. I'm gonna remain myself and just give it up. But yeah, as the last time that I saw you, I feel as though, yeah, I love this song. I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna support it. Um, I try to like separate myself from like the thought of, what we want or whatever, because it's just like we're fans. This is Nicki's career. Just like Nicki said in the statement before, she said that it's people's lives who are dependent on, their careers when people are signed to a major label. So it's like, I don't know. I don't understand how Doja Cat's Demons was on today's top hits and Nicki's song was not. Like Nicki, you've been killing it the whole damn year. You've been killing it literally most streamed female rapper the history for the title. And Doja Cat, her label, they can't take that. So they're gonna try to push, 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 promote to try to snatch that, to try to like, snatch that stat. But I'm not mad at anybody who feels a way in a constructive way. Like as far as like, you got to understand. Sometimes we do get a video on the day of the release. Sometimes we don't. I don't think Nicki wants to rush it. And certain things coming up. I personally thought that the song was going to be released next week. I was expecting her to perform at the VMAs. And I'm so fucking mad with Apple Music and Spotify. It's like every time I play that song, it's like it fucks my vibe up when they go into Barbie World right after. It's like I be turning that shit off. Like, stop playing this shit. I don't know if they go based on like, the recommendations and like your history and the things that you play, but I don't want to hear no motherfucking Barbie World after last time that I saw you. Last time that I saw you was dope though. I hope Nicki does that right. I hope that you can understand what I'm saying when it's just like back in the day when they would be up in the damn studio and it would be the band playing like the instruments and the person would be on the mic. I want a scene like that. I want Nikki to do a scene like that. It's like there's no more late night TV shows that's promoting, so you're gonna have to like. I can't tell her what she's gonna have to do, but I think that she should do Vivo push. She should do any and everything that these artists is doing. That I feel like some people, when they get to a certain point, they don't want to do it no more. But I think as though like this is the Pink Friday rollout, and I just feel like it's okay for the fans to expect more. It's okay. You could ridicule me for feeling that way. It's okay. I think it's okay, but I think that you should be constructive with the way that you feel. You shouldn't bash her or anything like that. And just always remember that it's not your career at the end of the day. You only can do what you can do. We all want to see Nikki win, but you only can do what you can do. Like, your feelings are valid. That's why I was telling it was a girl who posted on my timeline. She still was streaming, posting, streaming all day. She said it herself. She was just like, yeah, I did expect more from the rollout and the release. Yeah, I'm pretty sure other people did, but she didn't diss Nikki. Your feelings are valid. Point fucking blank. Point blank. I don't care how nobody feel. So, let's see. I've been up here for 36 minutes. It's time to go because I've been sitting in this damn parking lot for the grocery store. I got to go in and get hamburger buns that I'm not eating. And what else I got to get? Some vegetables because yeah, I know that they don't have no vegetables like that. So it's like so crazy. My friend they went to the store earlier. Let me tell you this. I learned so much from listening to the different black women on YouTube, and then I am gonna get off here. I learned so much from them, and I didn't realize it. Like I've been working in health insurance, right? Well, I've started working there at the age of like 24, 25, and I worked for like for a company who you couldn't really make no mistakes, and you had to read contracts, and you just had to understand shit, right? So I always feel like my communication is effective. Like I communicate and I understand and I listen, right? So my homeboy earlier, he was just like, I'm starting to realize it's like, yo, some men they don't listen or they don't just understand. So he was like, yo, can you get? He was like, yo, can you get some charcoal? Charcoal, whatever. I ran out of charcoal, so I'm like, I know that I'm not coming over till late, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, so a few minutes later, he texts me. He's like, "Oh, I'm on the way to the store." I said, "Did you want me to get it, or are you?" So your text should have been asking me like, "Yo, send me the money for the charcoal." Like, you know what I'm saying? Communicate effectively. Yo, I'm starting to notice that more and more. Like, I don't know. I'm grateful for because I think that I've always been a great communicator. But yeah, it's like say what you mean and mean what you say. What you meant to say was send me $10 so I could get some charcoal. Like that's what you meant to say. Say it. And now I'm at the store and I'm getting hamburger buns. You should have got that shit earlier. Like I come out late on the weekend. Like if my friends, if they have something, a little get together or whatever, they know that I'm gonna get there after 9 o'clock. It's just what it is. Like I don't know. I like coming late because I don't like to rush my day along because I feel like this. During the week, I gotta work and I gotta be at work at a certain time. No, this is my fucking time. And I'm off tomorrow. I'm coming out late. Point blank. It just is what it is. I go to the gym twice on Saturday and Sunday. Typically on Sunday or in Saturday, my second round at the gym is probably anywhere between 6 to 8 o'clock, where I get in there and I do my second round. And I don't like to be rushed at all. Like you know what I'm saying? Nah. And we off tomorrow too. It's lit. I'm not rushing at all. How can Doja lose 400,000 fans but her song doing well because they pushing in it with the playlist and everything? That's what that is. Doja Cat is not rap. Yeah. I think that her song Demons is whack. I think that the lyricism is whack. Like, um, I think it's whack. Like, and I don't even think people regard Doja Cat as a rapper like that. How you on today's top hits and your song still ain't outstream Nicki as the best new release? That's very telling. Now, I do understand that. I do understand that, but it's like, who said Doja is payola? Yes, she have a Spotify. She have a Spotify deal. So, yes, LeBron put me on that. I spent money for no avail. Then LeBron put me on that. I spent money for no avail. Oh, what you mean? Did you buy a song from the website? What's good? Is Benny? I'm checking in. Wanted to say what's up and check in. I definitely don't think Spice did right by Nicki. Nope, the energy is off. She ain't say nothing about Nicki new single. You know that she was so grateful and all of that. But I think Nicki had to really no, I don't want to say that. Nicki, you know what? The things that a lot of these people did and try to say about her, I think is softened Nicki and it's nice and her up. But it's even the same with me, like being nice to certain people and just wanting to be so helpful and shit like that. That shit really don't be helping you. I'm back to my own shit. Like it's certain people who I do still talk to, but I like being in my own world. And no, because I find it's like when you help people and you want to do shit, it just turns bad. And it'd be like, I don't even know you like that at the end of the day. Like, real talk. Like, I don't even know you. So it's like, why do you have any type of emotions for me at all? You shouldn't have any type of, you don't know me like that in real life. Like, you know what I mean? And that's where, like, when shit start getting goofy for me, like between people with energy, and I'll be like, I don't even really know these people like that. That's when I just withdraw. I'm really good at doing that. There's one person who I know that they probably still listen to my channel. They said, you have this thing about you where you really good at ignoring. I've been like that my whole life. I'm in New York. There's all types of stimuli. I'm from New York. When you younger and going to school, there's all types of stimuli, people saying shit and doing. You can't react to everything. You can't. I've always been like that. Unless you're an imminent threat in my face to where it's some shit where it's about to go down, I can ignore that. That shit is small talk to me. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not one of those people where you could say something about me and I'm just gonna make a video and we gonna be going on some back and forth shit. No, that's emotional intelligence. No, we ain't doing that. We not doing it at all, ever. But yeah. So I'm about to get up out of here. It's 9:08. So let me get in here because I'm gonna be up here for a few minutes getting my shit. So I can't fuck with Doja and why the demon has to be black. Yeah, and she fucking on a white and sucking on a white dick. See, Doja Cat, she lucky that my channel is not bigger because girl, like you sucking and fucking on this white dick and you saying nigga in your lyrics. I just want you to stop doing it. I just want you to stop doing it. You're a black woman who even fucking admitted to hating your hair. Like you like what? Huh? Stop saying nigga in your fucking lyrics. But she ain't gonna stop because Cardi B is doing it. And she felt like since she fancied up on the black dick, she could say and do whatever she want to. So listen, y'all, let me get up out of here before I be on here till 9:30. Be blessed. Happy holidays. I am gonna go live on my computer so the quality is a little better. But I just wanted to come and chit chat because I wanted to get this off my mind about the Erica Mena and Mona Scott situation. Like Mona, you been knew this shit. Reality TV does not get recorded and aired the same day. If this was a white person and they would have said some anti-Semitic, we would have heard about this shit before it even aired. He's like, oh my God, during the shooting of Love and Hip Hop or whatever, Erica Mena, she spewed anti-Semitic, so she's canceled off the show. It wouldn't even admit it. They don't really regard black people like that. That's why they just let whatever happen. True say, they don't. Because I'm telling for a fact that if this was some shit that was done to a white person, if she was up there saying you fucking cracker, you honky this and that, we'd have never seen that. It would have been clipped, and it would have been a statement made that Erica Mena has been fired from Love and Hip Hop for being racist, or say she said something about Jews. You think that they would have let that air because they would have tore that shit up, and Mona would have lost her job. But why come on, Mona's supposed to act like it's some damn surprise, like we got sweet potato pie with Cool Whip on fucking Thanksgiving? You trying to act like this shit is a treat? Handled. Shit ain't fucking handled. Listen, I'm up out of here. Y'all be blessed. I'm gonna holler at you later. Peace.